Welcome to another video of Fiddle Tunes for the Violinist. We are on page 6 and we are learning Fagin's Holiday. I will count off to 6 and start on beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, to begin with, let's play the scale. It's in the key of D, so we're going to play D major scale. The other new thing that is in this video is the time signature. Time signature is in 6/8 time. That means there's 6 beats to a measure, and the 8 means an eighth note gets 1 count. So all that you first learned about note values, a quarter note equals 1 count, half note equals 2, dotted half note equals 3, whole note equals 4, that all changes in 6/8 time. So what happens in this piece right here, you have an eighth note. Instead of getting half a count, it gets 1 count. So when you put 3 together, it looks like that. It almost looks like the triplet that was in Riley's reel, but it is not a triplet. It actually just gets 1, 2, 3 counts. So, and then here is an eighth rest. This gets the same value in 4/4 time. This gets half a count. This gets half a count. But in 6/8 time, this gets 1 beat. This gets 1 beat. In 6/8 time, a quarter note gets 2 beats. And that's all you have to know for Fagin's Holiday, for the note values. So I also wrote out the different kinds of rhythm patterns that you have in each measure. So the first pattern you have is this one right here. So you have a quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, eighth note. The way you count that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next pattern is right here in the second measure. If you look at your music, this is the pattern for the second measure, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next pattern that you have is on the second line, the first measure, and it looks like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next pattern is this one right here on the fourth line, or third line, you'll see it in your music, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the last pattern is on the fourth line in the third measure. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very similar to this one, except it doesn't have a rest. Has an eighth note. Okay, so those are your rhythm patterns that are new in Fagin's Holiday. let's play through it and see if there's anything else we need to learn. Okay. In the first measure, we have those little lines. In math, it would be a less than sign, but in music, it's called an accent. That means you just bite the beginning of the note a little bit, like that. And then the next note is up bow, so you have a down bow. The next is up. So you have to make sure that both of those, the down and the up, sound the same. Okay, and it's a little bit different here than here, because here you don't have the weight of your hand. So on the up bow, you have to press in, pronate this finger a little bit, press in to make the same sound as you did up here. Here you have the weight of the bow helping you. Okay, so, okay, and then going on. Notice on the A and the D, I played open. It's a fiddle tune, so you can get by with playing open strings like that. That sounded fine. And then here you go to the E string, open E, and here you leave your third finger down and go 3, 4, 3. Okay, notice that last note is a B. It's second finger on the G string, has one ledger line and hangs down below that ledger line. That's a B on the G string. G, A, B. Going to the third line, use a fourth finger for all those A's in the first and the second. In the third measure, use an open A. So watch how this works. So I stayed on the D string for those two measures, and I played a 4 instead of open A. Then I go in the third measure to open A, because the next note goes to A string. And this note is a 4. Open E. Good. Notice that there's no low 2s on this. You don't go to the E string and play G natural like we did in other times we had D major scale fiddle tune. So with that, have fun practicing Fagin's Holiday, and we'll see you on the next video.